Hello, everyone. My name is Emily. Welcome to English Club. I am so happy you are here today. We have a great conversation for you. My friend Paul is here with me. So let's start. Hi, Paul. How are you today?
Hi, Emily. I am good, thank you. How are you doing?
I am doing well, thanks. It is nice to see you again.
Yes, it is nice to see you too. So, how has your week been?
My week has been quite busy. I had to give a presentation at work yesterday.
Oh, a presentation. How did it go?
It went well, I think, but I was very nervous before it started.
Nervous? Really?
But you always seem so confident. Thank you. But yes, I still get nervous. Speaking in front of people is not easy.
I understand that feeling. I get nervous too when I have to speak in public.
Do you have to speak in public often?
Not very often, maybe a few times a year at work. What about you?
I speak in public more often now, maybe once a month, but it is still difficult sometimes.
Yes, I can imagine. So, what was your presentation about?
It was about our company's new project. I had to explain it to a group of about 20 people.
20 people. That is quite a few.
Yes, it felt like a lot. My hands were shaking at the beginning.
Oh, I know that feeling. Did anyone notice?
I do not think so. I tried to hide it. I held my notes tightly.
That is smart. So, this is a good topic for today, right?
What topic?
Public speaking. We are already talking about it.
Oh, yes, you are right. Public speaking is a great topic to discuss.
I think many people are interested in this topic.
Yes, I agree. Many people feel nervous about speaking in public.
Well, before we continue, let me say something to our viewers.
Sure, go ahead.
Please like and subscribe to our channel for more English learning videos. It really helps us.
Yes, please subscribe to English Club. We appreciate your support so much.
Thank you. Okay, so today we are going to talk about public speaking.
Yes, this is an important skill in many situations.
Very important. So, Emily, let me ask you, why do you think public speaking is important?
That is a good question. I think public speaking is important because we need to communicate our ideas clearly.
Communicate our ideas. Can you explain more?
Sure. In school, at work, or in life, we sometimes need to share information with groups of people.
Like in meetings or presentations.
Yes, exactly. Or maybe at a wedding you give a speech, or at a community meeting you share your opinion.
I see. So it is a skill we use in many different situations.
Yes, it is. And if you can speak well in public, people listen to you. They respect your ideas.
That makes sense. So it is about being heard and being taken seriously.
Exactly. Good public speaking gives you confidence and helps you succeed.
I agree with that. So, Emily, what do you think makes someone a good public speaker?
That is interesting. I think there are several things.
Like what?
Well, first, a good speaker is clear. They speak clearly so everyone can understand.
Clear speaking. That is important.
Yes, if you speak too fast or too quietly, people cannot understand you.
What else makes a good speaker?
A good speaker is confident. They believe in what they are saying.
Confidence, yes, I can see that.
And they make eye contact with the audience. They look at people, not at the floor or at their notes all the time.
Eye contact, that is difficult for me.
It is difficult for many people, but it is very important.
Why is eye contact so important?
Because it creates a connection with your audience. When you look at people, they feel like you are talking to them personally.
Oh, I understand. It makes them pay attention more.
Yes, exactly. What else? Oh, a good speaker uses body language well.
Body language, what do you mean?
I mean how you stand, how you move your hands, your facial expressions.
So not just what you say, but how you say it.
Right. If you stand still like a statue, you look nervous or boring.
So I should move around?
A little bit, yes. You can use your hands when you explain things. You can move to different parts of the stage or room.
But not too much movement.
Right, not too much. You do not want to distract people, just natural movements.
That makes sense. So clarity, confidence, eye contact, and body language.
Yes, those are the main things.
That is helpful. So Emily, how can someone become better at public speaking?
Well, the most important thing is practice.
Practice?
Yes, the more you practice, the better you become. It is like any other skill.
So if I practice speaking, I will get better.
Absolutely. I was terrible at public speaking when I first started.
Really? You seem so good at it now.
Thank you, but it took time and a lot of practice.
What kind of practice did you do?
Well, at first, I practiced alone. I stood in front of a mirror and gave speeches.
In front of a mirror? Why?
Because I could see myself. I could watch my body language and my facial expressions.
Oh, that is clever.
Yes, it helped me a lot. Then I practiced in front of my family and friends.
That must have been scary.
It was, a little, but they were supportive. They gave me helpful feedback.
Feedback? What kind of feedback?
They told me what I did well and what I could improve. For example, they said I spoke too fast at the beginning.
And did you slow down?
Yes, I worked on speaking more slowly. It took time, but I improved.
That is good. So practice with feedback is important.
Very important. You need people to tell you honestly how you are doing.
I see. So Emily, what about preparation? Is that important too?
Oh yes, preparation is extremely important.
How do you prepare for a speech or presentation?
Well, first, I think about my audience. Who am I speaking to?
Your audience. Why is that important?
Because you need to speak in a way they can understand. If you speak to children, you use simple language. If you speak to experts, you can use technical words.
Oh, I see. So know your audience first.
Yes. Then I organize my ideas. What is my main message? What points do I want to make?
So you create a structure.
Exactly. I usually have an introduction, a main body with a few key points, and a conclusion.
Introduction, body, conclusion. That sounds like an essay.
Yes, it is similar. A good speech has a clear structure, just like good writing.
That makes sense. What else do you do to prepare?
I write notes. Not a full script, just notes with my main points.
Why not write everything down?
Because if you read from a script, you sound unnatural. You do not make eye contact, you sound like a robot.
Oh, I understand. So notes help you remember, but you still speak naturally.
Exactly. And then I practice out loud many times.
Out loud? Not just in your head?
No, definitely out loud. Speaking out loud is very different from thinking in your head.
How is it different?
When you speak out loud, you can hear yourself. You can notice if something sounds strange. You can time yourself too.
Time yourself?
Yes, if you have 10 minutes to speak, you need to know if your speech fits in 10 minutes.
That is smart. I never thought about timing.
It is important, especially in professional settings. People do not like speakers who go over time.
Right, everyone is busy. So Emily, what do you do if you feel very nervous before speaking?
That is a common problem. I use a few techniques.
What techniques?
First, I take deep breaths. Slow, deep breaths.
Deep breaths? How does that help?
It calms your nervous system. When you are nervous, your heart beats fast and you breathe quickly. Deep breathing slows everything down.
Oh, I see. So it helps you feel calmer.
Yes, exactly. I usually do this right before I start speaking.
What else do you do?
I remind myself that the audience wants me to succeed.
They want me to succeed?
Yes, most people in the audience are friendly. They are not waiting for you to fail. They want to hear what you have to say.
I never thought about it that way.
Yes, it is true. People are usually kind and supportive.
That makes me feel better.
Good. Also, I tell myself that it is okay to be nervous. Even experienced speakers feel nervous.
Even experienced speakers?
Yes, a little nervousness is normal. It means you care about doing well.
So nervousness is not always bad.
Right. It gives you energy. Too much nervousness is a problem, but a little is okay.
That is interesting. So Paul, what about mistakes? What if you make a mistake while speaking?
Good question. Mistakes happen to everyone.
What should I do if I make a mistake?
The best thing is to just keep going. Don't stop and say, "Oh, I made a mistake."
Just continue?
Yes. Most of the time, the audience doesn't even notice small mistakes.
Really?
Really, if you make a big deal about it, then everyone notices. But if you just continue smoothly, people forget about it.
That is good to know. What if I forget what I was going to say?
If you forget, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Look at your notes.
And if I still cannot remember?
Then you can say something like, "Let me move on to my next point." The audience doesn't know what you plan to say anyway.
That is true. They don't know my plan.
Right. So don't worry too much about forgetting. It happens.
Okay, so Emily, do you have any other tips for good public speaking?
Yes, a few more. One tip is to start strong.
Start strong. What does that mean?
It means your first few sentences are very important. You need to get the audience's attention right away.
How do I do that?
You could start with an interesting story, a surprising fact, or a question.
A question?
Yes. For example, you might ask, how many of you have ever felt nervous about speaking in public? Most people will relate to that.
Oh, I see. So you engage the audience from the beginning.
Exactly. And another tip is to end strong too.
End strong?
Yes, your conclusion should be memorable. Summarize your main points and leave the audience with something to think about.
So the beginning and ending are very important.
Yes, they are. People remember the first and last things you say most clearly.
That is useful to know. What about humor? Should I use jokes in my speech?
Humor can be good, but it is tricky.
Tricky? Why?
Because not everyone finds the same things funny, and if your joke does not work, it can be awkward.
Awkward. Yes, I can imagine that.
So my advice is to use humor only if you are comfortable with it, and keep it simple and appropriate.
Appropriate. What do you mean?
I mean, do not use jokes that might offend people. Keep it professional and friendly.
That makes sense. Better to be safe.
Yes, exactly. So Paul, we have talked about many things today.
Yes, we have. We talked about why public speaking is important.
And what makes a good speaker? Clarity, confidence, eye contact, and body language.
We talked about practice and preparation.
And how to handle nervousness and mistakes.
And tips like starting strong and ending strong.
Yes, we covered a lot of useful information.
I feel more confident about public speaking now.
That is wonderful, Paul. Remember, everyone can improve with practice.
Yes, I will practice more. Maybe I'll start with speaking in front of a mirror like you did.
That is a great idea. Start small and build your confidence.
Thank you for all the advice, Emily.
You are welcome. I hope our listeners found this helpful too.
I am sure they did. So should we finish now?
Yes, I think it is time to say goodbye.
Okay. So to everyone watching, thank you so much for listening today.
Yes, thank you for spending time with us.
We hope you learned something useful about public speaking.
And we hope you feel more confident about speaking in front of others.
Before we go, Emily has a question for you.
Yes, I do. I want to ask our listeners, do you enjoy public speaking or does it make you nervous? Please leave a comment and tell us.
Yes, we love reading your comments.
And please like and subscribe to English Club for more English learning videos.
Your support means everything to us.
Thank you for listening today. We will see you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Good luck with your public speaking.